Hey, what's up, man? Fair use. YouTube, Facebook. I think we streaming on Facebook too. Anyway, how are you? Happy Sunday. Listen, man. Somebody tried to run down on the president or something like that, or got shot. Somebody suicidal from Indiana shows up down there in D.C. around midnight. Secret Service knew he was coming, and they popped his ass. They popped that ass. So what that tells me is, listen, he's got the right Secret Service now. Yeah, he got the right Secret Service, man. They ain't playing with you. They're not playing with you. So in this article right here that I'm looking at, let's see what's going on here. Let me close this damn ad. Let's see what's up.
Translate your content into 29 languages in just seconds with 11 Labs.
Who is live near that active scene right now. And Jackie, you talked to Secret Service officials just about an hour ago. Get us up to speed here. What's the latest?
Yeah, I spoke with the chief, and he told us that, yeah, officers did shoot a man outside of the White House. And I can tell you this area is still blocked off. This is 17th and Pennsylvania on this side, 1700 block. That's 1600 Pennsylvania on the other side. And that's where you would go down to get to the White House. Now, they, again, did not tell us the condition of the man, but they said that he was shot. He was taken to the hospital. So Chief Michael Buck tells us the shooting happened around midnight, but D.C. police had a tip earlier on Saturday that a suicidal person was traveling from Indiana to Washington, D.C. Now, with this information from the
Suicidal, Indiana to Washington, D.C. I found that a little weird.
Be on the lookout alert, Secret Service personnel, they found a car parked near the White House matching the alert. A short time later, they saw a man matching the description, and as Secret Service officers approached, they say they saw this man was holding a gun. That's when officers opened fire. Here's the latest from the Secret Service police chief.
Around midnight last night, Secret Service personnel encountered the individual's vehicle parked around near 17th and F Street Northwest. Short time later, they observed an individual on foot matching the description. As officers approached, the individual brandished a firearm, at which time an armed encounter ensued, and Secret Service personnel discharged their service weapons.
So I also asked him about any possible threats to the public as we're looking around here, and he said everything is secured. At this point, you can see some of the patrol cars still out here around 1600 Pennsylvania, 1700 and 17th Street where we're standing. We still have a lot of questions, but at this point, the investigation is being turned over to D.C. police, so we're going to be reaching out to them to ask those follow-up questions, but that's the latest for now. I'll send it back to you, Marcella.
All right, so yeah. Dude was at 1600 Pennsylvania. What's the White House address? 1900? No, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. So, listen, bro. They don't got those DEI hires, actually, all right? Now, what struck me about this incident, right, is that they said the guy was suicidal, and that he showed up there around midnight. And I saw this female here posted something. She didn't use names, but listen to what she says.
It's coming. We're all going to wake up one morning and roll over and grab our phones, and that fucking headline's going to be right there. It's going to happen. And I can't fucking wait. It's going to be glorious. And it's coming. Happy Friday.
So this broad says this on Friday. And on Saturday night, midnight, motherfucker went out there. So was it supposed to be like, I mean, I doubt somebody's going to be able to get into the White House by themselves. Suicidal or not, but this lady, you just opened yourself up to an FBI investigation, hun. That was dumb. That was really dumb. People think that they can, at this point, you can say shit. People are actually actually making attempts on this guy's life, right? And he's got the best of the best now to, what's this? He's got the best of the best now to watch him do his shit, okay? So, hold on, I'm just lining up. So, to do that, it kind of makes no sense. But it has me wondering, a suicidal guy just goes to D.C., to the White House? And it brought me back to this movie, if you can recall that movie. You remember the Manchurian Candidate?
We begin with some news coming in from the United States, and the Secret Service has shot an armed man directly outside the White House. The agency said an armed confrontation took place outside the Eisenhower Executive Office building in the White House's West Wing shortly after midnight. President Donald Trump was not in the White House at the time of the shooting. Local police had earlier in the day reported a, quote, suicidal individual who may have been traveling to Washington, D.C. from Indiana to the Secret Service. The armed confrontation took place near 17th and G Streets.
All right, so it made me think of this movie, right? The Manchurian Candidate. So I'm going to change the speed on here just because we don't know. I don't know, how they're going to feel about me showing this. So, I got to put my little scrolling text. All right, a little fair use doctrine up there. And tell me if you remember this. Shit.
And if you could secure the door, please, Chris. Captain Marco, stand up. Raymond?
Yes, sir.
There's a gun on the cupboard. Would you please take it and give it to Captain Marco?
Yes, sir.
Here. Captain. Captain Marco, please shoot Private Ingram. Now, Raymond, suffocate Private Baker. Kill him. Keep going, Raymond.
All right. Now that actually was different than the actual movie. In the movie, he used a plastic bag, right? That scene, for some reason, didn't have the plastic bag. And he said suffocate him, not choke him. So that was weird. So is that possible? Can you make it where somebody will go and do something? Can you brainwash them? They had shit like that happen with, what was that called? Project Bluebeam, right? Well, they also have something out. Let me get this guy in there. He was on the Sean Ryan show, and he was stationed somewhere, and he actually talks about it. And I'm going to change the speed on that. Okay. Right here. Listen to what he says. right? This is Eric Hecker. Okay, listen to this.
And the captains of the ships respectively. We have a fleet out there. If we have a fleet out there, we need to communicate with them. This is that facility.
Can you explain quantum entanglement communications?
Yes, I don't think most people foray of directed energy weapons.
What is that?
The ability to, let's just say, throw your voice into your head or my voice into my head, or allowing algorithms that now they can blanket a whole geographical area and they can make everybody change their thoughts. They can, I use the term intrusive thoughts.
All right, now we're going to run that back. Okay. He's talking about the ability to put thoughts in your head. That this is what where he was stationed at, what he bear witnessed, right? And that they could blanket areas with this intrusive thought thing. That clip from the Manchurian Candidate we just saw, where they basically had these guys murder their own friends and people in their freaking platoon just by telling them to do so. That's how much of control that they had over them. And the original Manchurian Candidate was, I think it was from 1963, and it was starring Frank Sinatra was in it, which is crazy. So, one more time.
My voice into my head, or allowing algorithms that now they can blanket a whole geographical area and they can make everybody change their thoughts. They can, I use the term intrusive thoughts. Back to that fork in the road analogy. If you find yourself where you have to make a decision about something, next thing you know, you catch yourself kind of having an argument in your head with your own voices. Well, the ability to add another one of your voices in there, but have it controlled by somebody else's microphone, so to say, is a very powerful tool. And I think this is a weapon.
Controlled by somebody else's microphone. Now, the question is not, did they send this guy to go kill the president? Did they have that guy who was on the roof out there in Pennsylvania at the Trump rally take a shot at Trump? That's not the question. The question is, do they have the capabilities? That's the question. Do they have the capabilities? I think they do. They do have the capabilities to do that shit. All right, we're talking about this intrusive thought thing. We're talking about Project Bluebeam. Did you know that McDonald's was actually investing in one of these programs where they could actually put ads? They can run ads in your head while you're sleeping at night. Isn't that fucking crazy? They can run an ad. You wake up, you're like, damn, man, I want that McDonald's breakfast. I had a dream about that shit. That shit looked good. Yeah, I want that. Like, that's fucking, bro, that's violation.
Of war that we are seeing happen to everyone around us. The Department of Defense recently started initiating protocols for their employees, their agents, to discuss Havana syndrome-like symptoms. And on that list is that their agents are hearing voices in their head. And this is what they're getting at. This is that technology that, you know, next thing you know, you're trying to make a decision, but there's another Sean in your head that now is actually somebody else's control. And through the manipulation of that voice, they can now push you. Just like we have, you know, the cell phones are weaponized now, the social media platforms, and they can engage with an algorithm, and they know that they can push you in a direction by repetitive information being displayed in front of you, similar to the Takistoscope in grammar school, that they can learn your system and they can learn to manipulate it on a personalized level by just assessing you, what the things are that you're interested in, what are your weak points, what's the crack in the dam, what's the angle of attack. And it's through repetition and access. These are simply electromagnetic impulses in your head. It's not that they can't be read, it's not that they can't be copied, and it's not that they can't be just replayed with somebody else's control. I mean, I could get a voice changing thing and I could sound like you if I wanted to. I could call you on the phone, I could call your loved ones, and I could pretend I'm Sean. And they can do that for you in your own head.
If you're a business owner and you're hiring right now,
so what do you think of that? What do you think of that? Hold on. What is it?
President Biden said during a debate We're a nation that says, you want to flee, you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
What's with the open borders? What are they hoping to accomplish?
Well, I don't think it's, one simple answer like a lot of things. I think it's complicated, like human beings are complicated, but I think there's a couple different buckets there, in my opinion. I think there are globalists around the world and within our own country that don't want to see, they don't want to see borders anymore.
This is an historic moment. We have in this past year made great progress in ending the long era of conflict and Cold War. We have before us the opportunity to form a long era of conflict and Cold War. Progress in ending the long era of conflict.
Yo, who the fuck is he shooting at? He's shooting at his own man right there? You see that? He's shooting. He's still too close to this motherfucker, man. God damn.
In Cold War. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
There weren't agencies that have been wielding the brain while you were sleeping. An ad come out.
Love this out.
Years of research. The McDonald's Corporation just had an ad come out a few months ago that they're looking into research and development in a technology that will afford them the ability to pump their commercials into your brain while you're sleeping. You think that they figured this out or some other company figured it out first? You think if they're going to have this available to them next year, you think that there weren't agencies that have been wielding this for a decade or so?
You're 100. Is there any? Where can I read about this?
It's immediately available on the internet that McDonald's put this out there.
McDonald's
Corporation is looking into putting commercials into our brains while we're sleeping.
And we can look that up.
Absolutely.
I gotta look that up.
Understood.
I've not heard of that.
Understood. But now imagine.
So he just looked it up right there. I'm gonna look it up too, so I can show it to you. Real time shit. Wow. This is crazy. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're looking at how the capability exists to brainwash you, basically. Okay? All right. This is from The Hill. Let's see what they're talking about. This was from 2021. Neuroscientists warn advertisers are trying to weaponize sleep by plugging into your dreams. Story at a glance, a century-old method used to shape a person's dreams could become an effective tool for advertisers to subtly manipulate consumers, potentially creating a way to weaponize sleep. Elements of dream manipulation can produce positive results for people trying to quit addictive behaviors, but experts worry that entities could use the science behind dream incubation for more nefarious purposes. TDI advertising is not some fun gimmick, but a slippery slope with real consequences. Wow. This is one article. McDonald's EEG technologist commercial, 2022.
What I really want to be is an electroencephalographic technologist. What?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Jared Beckwith. I'm an electroencephalographic technologist, and in today's video I wanted to show you guys this McDonald's commercial.
What about this?
The McDonald's Corporation just had an ad come out a few months ago.
McDonald's, Bud Light, Burger King are already infiltrating your dreams, and they've been doing this. One way that they do this is through targeted dream incubation, where willing participants go into a test lab and scientists can actually contact them while they're lucid dreaming and play certain audio forms, waveforms to impact their thoughts about certain products. What this guy was talking about in the video was doing that at a large scale. So actually what they can do in the future, what they're looking at is they're doing this through brain computing interfaces like Neuralink, where they can pump ads while you're sleeping into your brain. One way that marketers have been doing this for years is just through subliminal messaging, where they'll play a catchy song, play a few subliminal images, and just try to get you thinking of them while you're sleeping. So be careful out there, it's getting crazy.
This is an article of 2021 also. Evidence shows they can reach you while you're sleeping. Next frontier of advertising isn't virtual reality or holograms. It's your dreams. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They go to beer. They go to beer. All right. So it's here. It's here. It's been used. I'm sure it's been used. This guy talking about it.
Imagine if they can do that next year.
I'm with you.
Who's been doing it for the last decade or so?
I'm with you.
Right?
100% with you.
So now when we look around the world and we see everybody acting the way that they are acting,
that kind of makes me wonder, is that what's going on with these damn Democrats, bro? Because you see actual evidence, and it's just asinine for you to still be upset at Trump and Elon finding all of the wasteful spending. It's asinine to still believe that Kamala is black when she's black depending on what the fuck she's running for. A couple years before, she was the first Indian American running for some shit. Now she black? Cooking collard greens in the fucking bathtub? Come on, man. Stop being stupid. But when they said that they could use an algorithm to blanket an area, was that what the fuck they were doing? Why does it affect some people but not all? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe they didn't think that they needed to do it to everybody. Maybe they only thought they needed to do it to the black community. Because they got 93% of black women and 80% of black men. You know, maybe they didn't think they needed to do it to the white community or even the fucking Latin community. They probably figured that they were going to vote for Kamala anyway, but it turned out it was like, nah, man, fuck that. We voting for Trump. So, what if they had a race where they, instead of 2 candidates, there were 3? Then you got 3 people to choose from. Well, I like this person better because of this. I like that person better because of that. I think if you could beat 2 other people out, then you probably deserve to be president. As opposed to 2 people. I think that's actually a good idea. Maybe we should have 3 people running instead of 2. All right, so I kind of want to go to the Manchurian candidate. But so once again, if you're just now joining or whatever, there's a guy who supposedly was suicidal, and the motherfucker went to the White House and got shot by Secret Service. So let's take a look at this right here. Let's look at another one. That's where they catch the guy from. Now, mind you, this was just a few hours ago. They got a gun. Is she clear? So, see what they're talking about. What happened? Please, anyone explain why that assassination? Somebody said Democrat down. How crazy. Somebody said Trump's in Florida. The president even isn't even at the White House yet. He's still in Florida. We're on the window of Purim. Everyone, please remain in prayer and fasting. Well, wow. As officers approach, individual brandished a firearm and an armed confrontation ensued, during which shots were fired. Approached a man matching that description who brandished the firearm. Oh, listen, man. FAFO, fuck around and find out.
An armed man was shot outside the White House by the U.S. Secret Service early on Sunday after a confrontation. That's according to a statement released by the U.S. Secret Service. An armed man was shot outside the White House by the U.S. Secret Service early on Sunday after a confrontation. That's according to a statement released by the agency. President Donald Trump was at his Florida residence at the time. According to the statement, Secret Service officials received a tip on Saturday from local authorities that a suicidal person may be traveling to Washington from Indiana, and the person's car was found a block from the White House. Shortly after midnight local time, the man brandished a firearm as officers approached him, and the Secret Service opened fire. The individual is now in an area hospital, and no Secret Service personnel were injured, the statement said. Over the years, there have been a series of incidents involving armed men shot by security officers on or near the White House grounds, including the shooting of a man who brandished a handgun at a security gate in 2016.
Listen, man. Stop fucking around. Wait your 4 years, bitch. Wait your 4 years. Or get your melon rocked. 'Cause they're not playing. He made sure that he hired motherfuckers who were going to protect him. All right? You get online and all of this stuff and say stupid stuff like this and see where that gets you.
It's coming. We're all going to wake up one morning and roll over and grab our phones, and that fucking headline's going to be right there. It's going to happen. And I can't fucking wait. It's going to be glorious. And it's coming. Happy Friday.
I am accepting and tolerant. Man, your chicks is crazy, bro. So, Trump better coverage than 5G. Oh, yeah, that's what they did to him. Listen, man. I ain't even mad at them for shooting that motherfucker. Stop playing. Stop playing. All right? Because this is not going to end well for you. Dude is well protected. these bitches is naked. Okay. Yo, how you complain that he's not even in your country, bro?
Now, if you want to go renegade, bitch.
He not even in your country. What the fuck? Yo, this shit says French women complain about Trump, Putin, and Musk, not the invasion of fake Islamic asylum seekers. What problems do these women have? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with these chicks, bro? Yo, they're in France. What the fuck is going on? This shit makes no sense. Like, I wonder if people in Ukraine and in Mexico, if they see other people protesting, like, you know what? I really wish those motherfuckers will come over here and help us. Like, you got all these French chicks titties out. Like is that where you're paralyzed? Like, what's the sense of putting your titties out? Only thing we're gonna do is look at your titties. That's it. We don't even care what the fuck you're talking about. You standing out here naked with your boobs out. We looking at your boobs. I don't care what coming out your damn retarded ass mouth. You're upset about somebody. How far away is France from fucking? $5,000 away, bro. 5,000 miles away. 7 hours. You're complaining about some shit 5,000 miles away from you. Thanks for showing us your boobs, though. So it just makes no sense. What does it say? Fascist epidemic. These bitches just don't like men. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. All these boobs going to waste. Let's see. Wow. This guy wants to take out Trump right in the open and says so. Make him famous. What? Yo.
Done. Once the military takes out Trump, we must honor them. No veteran left behind. If you have friends and family in the military, we must plead with them to do what must be done. And we will build statues in their names. We will name our children after them, and we will help them like we've never helped veterans before. Who's with me? It's the military.
You know, it's always crazy ass women and homos that have a problem with this shit. Have you noticed that? They have a problem with anything masculine, any type of figure that resembles a father figure in the home. No, you can't stay up late at night because you're going to get up. You got to get up for work tomorrow. Like, no, you can't wear that outside because it's dangerous. You can't be walking around with a mini skirt and blah, blah, blah. It's just like these people are going against everything that resembles discipline. And it's just like, it's always the people who go against nature. I don't understand this shit. But one thing I do know, all of the fucking Democrats are either crazy bitches or homos. yeah, man, this shit don't make no sense. Who is this guy? Shit's just crazy, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, wow, this is perfect. Look at this. When Democrats don't get their way, they get dangerous. So you know what? The only thing I could say to this, most reasonable thing, is to be dangerous back, man. That's the only thing people respect, bro. You know, these are the people who have lost, okay? And they can't take the fact that they lost. They say the most retarded things. You can ask them, why are you upset? And they can't explain to you why. They're like the type, you can have a friend, right? And I've said this before. You can have a friend and you saw that their spouse is cheating on them. You say, yo, man, your fucking wife is cheating on you, bro. And the nigga get mad at you. He's like, why you worried about my wife? How do you know? What are you following her? You stalking my wife? Oh, you like, it's just like, bro, I'm telling you that she's cheating on you, man. No, I don't want your wife. Why would I want a cheating bitch? That's your problem. I'm just letting you know. And they're mad at you. I'm not the one cheating on you, bro. You mad at me for telling you? This is how they're acting. Oh, the government has been stealing X amount of dollars. They've been funding fucking gay sneakers with heartbeats and all kind of retarded shit. And you're just like, why are you in our business? What? Oh, well, Elon Musk is getting money because he's such and such and such. Well, he's a businessman. At least we know what we're giving him. That's what businessmen do. They make it where they make money and you get a product or you get a service. Okay, so he's getting some deals out of the shit or whatever, but he also told us that they're funding fucking sex changes in Guatemala. Did you know that? Do you support that? Do you want your money going for sex changes in Guatemala? Why are they trying to turn the whole world gay? I don't know. But you're mad at the guy who told you. It's like if you get robbed, you like, yo, man, the dude that robbed you is at fucking 1414 Mockingbird Lane. And you're like, well, why are you telling me about this and this thing and why are you spying on me? And it's like, yo, my nigga, like you just got robbed. How you get mad at the person that's telling you, bro? Yo, these people are crazy, bro. That's why I don't fucking go nowhere. I go see my kids when I come back home, bro. Cause I don't got no time for y'all stupid bullshit. You motherfuckers are stupid, bro. I can't deal with this dumb shit. You got another guy. So this guy's like, yeah, tell your military family members to kill Trump. What? Man, this guy bugged out, bro.
If you have friends and family in the military, we must plead with them to do what must be done. And we will build statues in their names. We will name our children after them, and we will help them like we've never helped veterans before. Who's with me?
How are you going to help veterans, bro? I'm a veteran. How are you going to help me? All these threats against our president and Elon are the Democrats' fault. They tell horrific lies and instill fear into people who are clueless to what's really going on. Being uninformed and misinformed makes you gullible and weak. Man, this shit is crazy. Look at this fucking shit here. This nigga 9 feet tall. This thing is like 9 feet tall. And this is what y'all, this is what you guys are fighting for. To do dumb shit like this. Yo, Brad, what the fuck is wrong? Yo. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. What the hell is this? A plane has crashed into a neighborhood in PA. First responders. Yo, listen, bro. I can't fuck with this flying shit. You guys can fly all you damn want. I'm not flying, Pop. Look at this shit here. Oh my God. And now you got a motherfucker blaming Trump on this shit. Did Trump screw up and fire too many ATCs too? Oh man, guys. Now, this is a good question. What is she thinking? Right? What is she thinking? Because she looks like she's fucking being programmed. It's something uploading in her fucking brain. Are they brainwashing the damn politicians too? Maybe they're doing the Manchurian candidate shit to politicians too, bro. This shit is crazy. I can't, man. I can't deal with you people, man. Look at this fuck here. What are you talking about?
And I'm not usually pro doing it. Listen, someone just needs to do it. Someone just needs to get it done. Someone just needs to do it. And I'm not usually pro doing it, but like someone just needs to do it. Someone needs to get it done.
Whenever we see a skittle-haired fat person with a damn nose ring talking about killing somebody, we know you're talking about Trump. What the fuck is this?
Sobre eso tengo una posición muy clara. Le digo al presidente Donald Trump, con respeto, pida los informes de los últimos 4 años del FBI y la DEA, de las oficinas en Colombia.
Venezuelan president just publicly surrendered to President Trump. Maduro has now turned in state evidence against the Biden administration and is releasing proof that Biden asked Venezuela government to ship Tren de Agua gangs into the U.S. Yo, niggas be still telling kids, yo, don't honor amongst thieves. Like, yo, what? How old is this? This was yesterday. Holy shit. Hold on, man. Nah. Hold on. I gotta look up something. I don't see anything about it. I don't see no news about it. Okay, so this is saying that Trump ended an oil deal with Venezuela. So is that why he's saying this? Wow. And like, how do you still support Democrats? How do you still support Biden and Kamala? You got the president of Venezuela talking about, yeah, yo, they told us to send our gang over there to y'all. If this is true, this is still fresh, this is still new. I'm waiting to see some actual official yay and nay on this. But if this is true, oh my God.
Previously, I've worked with children throughout my life as a swim instructor, teaching summer art camps, hosting children's birthday parties, and volunteering in my church as a youth group leader. Today, I occasionally host drag queen story times. These kinds of events don't differ much from the kind of work I did before, yet this...
Yeah. All right. That's it. Yeah, that's the breaking news, man. Somebody went and from Indiana, supposedly suicidal, and got smoked by the Secret Service over there by the White House.